on this episode of ThisLove+1.
King Kaka!
Unakubali story happy wife, happy life?
Bro. Tread carefully.
High quality diapers at budget friendly prices. Free from diaper rash, which is suitable for most sensitive skin types.
This love is making me wise.
We are at Whistling Moran on a double date.
Double date with Kaka and Nana.
Kaka and Nana. I know that a lot has changed in his perspective.
Actually, the last time we saw them was, gosh.
Yeah, it was long.
Hawaenda accelerate, ndio break. Hivi na Mungu ambia tukuje huku, tunajiweza. Kwetu ni hapa nyuma.
Wahu, did you know that mosque had an advantage?
What was Mosque's advantage?
It had a double engine.
Mosque, what the hell? What the hell?
Let me ask you something. You just believe things you're told.
What the hell?
What I'm asking you is, do you just believe things you're told? Okay, the end of the day, we draw because I was number one. She was number two.
I was not last, babe. I'm confused.
By the way, where?
I was not last.
Na Jamie says
Happy wife.
unakubali story happy wife, happy life?
Tread carefully.
We have really thought about this thing.
Yeah.
I personally don't fully agree.
Explain.
Because it comes from the attitude that it's the wife's needs that are more important than the husband's needs. Two things will happen. Either atakaliwa or atareact.
At some point.
Yes.
In all fairness, everyone is wearing a mask. Like
Everyone
when you
is wearing
start
a mask.
dating.
You have to bring your best.
And there's a level of pretense, but I'm comfortable.
Yeah.
That's why it will take you months hata kushuta.
I love that time.
For us, it's about learning each other as the days go by. He's changed like tremendously since I met him.
Remember the time we came Hosi?
Yeah.
And remember even
Yeah,
you saying
come,
that
actually.
it was crazy.
After kwenda through the ordeal, yani, it reached a point that I mean nikisema natakwenda OC, I knew I was going to die. Even though I couldn't tell Nana.
He looked at a picture, like we had a big portrait, a family, and it's like he had a conversation within himself. How do you from nowhere just say, na vile napenda family yangu, and then crash? And then he was crying, and King does not cry.
Ukajua ni noma.
It can't be easy for any family to go through that.
Nimelala kwa backseat, nikaangalia nje hivi, I saw someone akikula smoky and he was walking. I was like, I never trade anything
For that
Niko huyo mse. And it reached a point we started praying for a disease. Any disease, we'll take it.
And it kind of explains a lot now, his attitude. I've noticed it's really different. Sometimes he'll just call me from nowhere like, I'm just checking on you, man, saying, "Bona dance kwa TikTok, you don't dance." And it's like, bye. It's like, I just want to check on you.
But I really empathize with Nana.
Kwanza salute to this beautiful lady.
I know.
Nana
Alisimama.
alikuwa analala hosi kwa bench.
Oi.
In retrospect, I thank God that happened because it was like God was shaping him. It was just crushing him to who he wants him to be. Nashindianga kumuuliza, unacheka? Kwani siwezi cheka tu.
I've enjoyed everything from the racing to the cover.
Tukulang nyama.
What is it, babe? I'm like, now we need to do it again.
I think it was a blessed afternoon for me.
For sure.
Yeah, we had a good time. Keep saying you have to check on each other.
Must. Fakii is our boy.
Yeah, Fakii from way back. From way back of Ogopa time.
days.
We've grown to be friends over the years. We are fathers. If you invite him here, he's like,
Fasting.
I'm fasting. Fast.
Intermittent fasting. Maybe for me it's easier because I'm used to Ramadan.
Fakii is Muslim and we're Christian, and that difference in religion comes up normally in times like Ramadan, you know?
There's something that's called Sunnah. Sunnah is the Prophet's way of life that you adapt during that month. So, like within that month, the idea is to read the Quran cover to cover.
That needs a lot of dedication and commitment.
I've heard about Ramadan so many times, but when you've said it this time, it's made me very curious because I'm like, I see it builds some level of strength for me understanding our Bible or religion or whatever it is, life,
how you interpret it,
is more important than knowing it.
I can actually take you guys to the mosque one day.
See that.
I've never been.
For example, Jamia Mosque in town, they've been opening up to non-Muslims to just come in and learn.
Today, Fakii has come to pick us. We talked earlier about being curious about going to the mosque and understand. I find it very nice to, just to listen to him. So he kept his promise, man, and he organized for us like a visit with the Imam in Park Road.
At first, because I was wondering, how is this going to happen? Then in the mornings, I'm like, oh my God, but I don't have a bui. What are we going to do? People in the mosque were gracious enough to lend me one.
This is the mosque. The most important thing, because mosque is a place of prayers, it should be very clean, physically, mentally. So once we start here, this is a place of ablution. It's called wudu. You wash your hands, your face, then legs, na kichwa. Wow. And then after you finish that, now you go inside the mosque.
I couldn't help but think, now what happens with guys who, have them socks out and can No, I actually thought about that. You never thought like that?
Not at all.
When he said, you wash your feet, I was like, okay.
And this is the teachings that we got it. When Prophet Moses, he was going to communicate with Almighty God. He was told to do what? To remove what?
Holy ground.
Yes.
Holy ground.
Yeah, that's what we are doing.
Oh my God, yes. For someone to go through their life knowing I have to pray, it requires a high level of discipline.
Even if you are sick, maybe you can't pray standing. You can pray the way you are. But there's no excuse for someone not to pray. And we're facing Qibla. Qibla from Kenya, it's not. I'm from Mount Kenya.
Jama Ali to throw off.
Yes. I had always imagined imams are from the coast, ni Waswahili. I'm like, what I've noticed is women don't pray the same place as men.
The biggest fitna, the biggest calamity in this ummah that makes a lot of people to be punished, it's women. Maybe I'm praying with someone here. There are certain things we bow down. Maybe you are doing that. In front of you, ni binti yuko hapo na amebeba. Utaweza kuswali? Mfano unajaribu kusema. Ni kweli nakupata.
So what's wrong for me first is that an imam is not an old guy who only speaks Arabic and is from the coast. Can be a guy called Mwagi.
Mwagi wa Muranga.
Wa Muranga original.
Overall, it was so enlightening, so insightful. I felt very welcome.
Yeah.
I saw a mosque in a different way. I saw my wife looking very nice in a very, 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 very...
What?
I don't know what the word is, but very...
That thing. Okay.
Leo naenda Korogocho to this NGO called Miss Koch. Miss Koch nimejulia kitambo, like 10 years, that approached me to do for them a performance for one of their fundraisings for their education sponsorship program. That's the first time I got to know about them, and I really liked what they were doing in Korogocho. Mbona mnakuwa interested? I'm just curious in photography in particular. Okay, maybe wewe.
Kivyako. Mimi aspiring musician.
Oh, okay. These kids are about 19 years old, 18, 19. So I know that sometimes we do things because of influence. So I also want them to start asking themselves those questions. Your first love means Usani, rapper or singer? There's one who's saying he wants to be Msanii. I tell him, you have a moment to sell yourself.
1, 2, 3. Originally the 3. I came with the goods. Your lines there, but that is what I had in my hand. That is me, the 3.
Yeah, nice. So now we're going now into the slum area, where houses are like packed. And then I met Martin. I never met him in so many years. I think the last time was probably during the interviews, which is like 4 years ago. So looks different, more mature. And when we get into the houses, when, reality really hits you, like, wow. And the mom is there also very happy to see us.
Naitwa Mama Martin Kuria. Ndio huyo Kuria. Kusema ukweli tumetembea vizuri sana na Miss Koch. Wamekuwa watu wa baraka. Juu kama si hao mtoto wangu hangefika mahali yako na hangepata yenye amepata.
She has nothing but praises for Miss Koch because she knows the journey has not been easy. Sometimes, we don't get enough funding to fund all the kids. So there are some delays. Luckily, many of the schools we work with do give us some grace period because they know what we are doing. But sometimes it's hard, Another place Amy is taking me to is a preschool. It's like pre-primary and to grade 1. The minute I walk towards there, it's just a very vibrant and endearing mood. It's a day where I'm humbled by seeing what I'm seeing in terms of the hardship, but at the same time, the positive attitude.
Next week on ThisLove+1.
This guy used to have a Toyota Levin. I think it was even in the papers. So we used to go, him, Habib, Manga, kleptomaniacs, all 3 of them in that Toyota Levin. 2-door. And we were all performing.
So wanajua wananio. Who's your best friend?
Daddy.
Yep.
Mommy are my best friend, but Daddy is my number 1.
Mbuyu uko na watatu. Yes. Wewe ndio unatuchezea wewe.
Wewe unacheza safe. Back to the music. So let's focus, guys. Focus on the album.
Yeah. Me and my baby tumekuwa so tight tangu penzi lianze. Everything so sweet, nice, everything lovely. Unfortunately, something's changing recently. Ilibidi ni travel for nikitafuta salary. And now I'm missing my baby. Didn't want to leave you alone. And it's taking me longer than I thought, but I promise I'll soon be around. Wapenzi hawatakika ni kuishi mbali sana na each other high.
And we facing Kibla. Kibla from Kenya, it's north. I'm from Mount Kenya.
I had always imagined imams are from the coast, ni Waswahili.
I'm like, kick your right foot to the back, let's fly.
High quality diapers at budget friendly prices. Free from diaper rush, which is suitable for most sensitive skin types.